Alrighty, folks, hello and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway, the road course, the Roval. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore, recorded version of this broadcast at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. We're going to be in the number 3 NEK.org GLHF Grip TV Podium Esports Diamond Hands Racing Toyota Camry. 45 lap race, 11 car field. Let's go get qualified. Been running, this is my second one today, trying to prepare for my league race, the cut race later tonight. Just continuing to get more comfortable with my line, get smoother. Need to be able to run quick laps without wrecking, so I need to be capable of a fast pace and be able to hit that consistently without putting the car in danger. Went with a shorter gear ratio. So I'm shifting into fourth now. Should still be in first on that section though.
Green light. Hey man, let's knock out a couple good ones here.
Smooth so far through start of the lap. Not great. Hey, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Quick lap so far. All right. That is a 486. That's my quickest lap of the week. Good for second quick so far. I mean, that's a good sign. That I'm putting down better laps in qualifying now. Qualified third quick. Pole time's a 19.7, so we are once again well off of pole lap pace. And it looks like we're third quick right now.
Checker flag.
Looks like I got one guy who might be competitive with us in fourth, and two that are going to be leaving us in the dust most likely. Qualifying tends to be a pretty strong indicator of overall pace. Oh, wow. We're back to 5th now. So despite putting down what was by far my best lap in qualifying, we're going to be starting further back than I have in one of these. Well, we'll see if we can stay with those guys that are quicker than us over the course of the race. All right. Let's get on grid here.
Earl, there's a bunch of debris on the racetrack.
Good luck, everybody.
Just be aware of that.
All right, here we go.
Something get on the
I
grill.
pledge to
Maybe
be a good
mention it
sport,
real
whether
quick.
I win or lose, to know that people
Roger.
online are real people, and my
Left
words
side,
have real
I'm gonna
impact, to set a positive example of my
Open.
behavior,
No,
to speak
close,
up
close.
against discrimination, hate speech, harassment, and abuse, to show integrity by honoring the rules, my opponents, and my teammates, to stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that my words or actions are harmful, and to respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own. Exclamation mark GLHF in my Twitch channel chat. Link in the description below this video if you'd like to take the pledge yourself, be part of making online gaming a better, more pleasant place for everyone involved. So yeah, a 120.4 is my fastest lap of the week.
You have 3 additional sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
We'll see if those guys who, in the 4 and the 5 that qualified in front of me but have lower road eye ratings than me, are able to maintain that pace over the course of the whole deal. That's Raymond Root and Cameron Stone. This is going to be good practice for me. I'm starting further back than I have been. I'll probably be starting further back in tonight's race. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm starting around 5th-ish. Or lower, actually. There are some really good road racers.
My VR just shut off.
Uh-oh. That's not good for Raymond. I hope that comes back for him. That's awful.
Next time, can you warn us before you stop?
I don't think he had any warning before his VR shut off, man.
Yeah, he shut up, but then he started braking. He took like 2 seconds. We didn't understand what was going on.
That's really too bad for him. It's really bad. So, yeah, looks like Raymond is gone. I don't know if we're getting him back. He's probably going to have to exit out of the sim, restart. That means that, you know, if he does come back, he'll probably starting from gritting from pit road. And it does suck for José as well that he got, you know, involved in that and is starting the race with a bit of damage. I don't think from looking at his damage, it doesn't look too bad. I see a bit on the rear, and I'm sure that there's some on the right front. Yeah, Raymond's gone. That sucks. It's literally the worst. Alright. Let's go do this thing, though. We're starting 5th.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
Just continuing to try to get experience at the track.
Green, green, green.
Get quicker, get more consistent. Raymond's back. Now, here's the thing. The good thing for him is as long as he's able to, you know, pop in there, assuming that the car isn't totally destroyed, which I don't think it is, he ought to be able to recover and get a decent finish. These fields tend to spread out enough, and you get enough laps where, you know, with his pace, he won't finish as well as he was going to, but he ought to be able to salvage something decent from this.
Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear.
No harm, no foul there. I didn't really want to take it. I just didn't expect him to break that early for that zone. Normally I would. I'm not. I don't typically send it in there like that on folks.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear.
It's really not a good passing zone, and even if it was, that's not the way that you want to attack that one.
Right side. Still there. Clear if you need it. One on the right side. Still there. Still there.
This guy is really racy.
Still there. Still there. Quarter.
I needed to get down to first there
Clear.
because we were side by side.
All right, baby. Feel that thing out. Get a rhythm.
I'll keep working on him. We'll get him.
Clear. Spin. He's on the left. On the left.
Oh no. That's awful for Cameron. That looked like it was race ending. Car is just destroyed. So that puts us in 4th and in a battle for 3rd.
Nice job. One lap at a time.
Just trying to keep my lines clean, stay tight. I know that I can, you know, I mean, there's no sense in trying to send it on this guy from way back. Close the ground quick, and we'll try it again. We're much better than him in the braking zones, so we ought to be able to make a pass at some point if we're close enough to do it.
Keep coming.
Or he'll do that. Wow. That was very scary. That car could have easily rebounded. Good thing this is a sim. That would have been a very ugly crash in real life. That was bizarre. Well, this one's been a little bit more elbows out than my road races typically are, eh? But now, after a couple of really after first few laps were pretty tense, we are all of a sudden in no man's land. Closest car behind us is 9 seconds back. Closest one in front of us is 12, 13 in front. We're just going to have to cut this and take the penalty.
It's on the grass.
Just missed my braking point there. Minimize the damage. Stop getting off tracks. Alright. Let's settle down. Stop comparing ourselves to the alt lap when I get a chance. Or the opt lap when I get a chance. That would be good. Let's see if we can get a clean one in here to compare against, and then remember to switch that over. I don't know that I've had a clean lap yet this race. Still only 2 X's though. Which means that I have had a clean lap. Ah, there we go. It's a 122.2. Over a second off the pace of the 2 in front of us, but and over a second faster than the next closest guy behind me. So we really are in no man's land here. Now I'm even more sad that the 10 wrecked, because we could have had a pretty decent little battle there for a while. He was doing a decent job of holding me off. This is what I like to see. This lap, basically the exact same time as the previous one. Consistency. That is what we need. I want more pace, but the most important thing is that right now is to be consistent at the pace that I'm running. Just consistently click off the same lap time over and over and over again. Just be repeatable and smooth. That's how we're gonna get the finishes we need in each stage in the race tonight to advance to the next round. And Bryson's 17 seconds in front of us. That's the second place car. So we are nowhere near him. But we're running third. That's our car number. Front three are in order by I rating. Actually, the front four are in order by I rating, but the front three are the 1, 2, and 3 cars. We lost 4 and 5 early in the race. One with the VR malfunction, and the other one, I don't know what caused the wreck, but he crashed out very early. Whew, that felt nice and smooth. Gained on Bryson by a second that last lap, so that means that he probably had some trouble. Right at 0. I love that. That's consistency. I mean, it hasn't been exactly the same the whole lap. We've been quicker and slower by a tenth in a couple different sections, but the fact that we're overall just dead on each lap, that's good. Yeah, I tend to play RPGs off stream. Lately, it's been Star Wars: The Old Republic, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Actually played a little Borderlands 3 the other day with one of my buddies. I was checking out New World a little bit. So yeah, I've got a few games that I play off stream. I like to rotate through. I like single player story driven stuff a lot. It's really fun to get in and explore a world and, you know, follow a story in an interactive manner as opposed to just passively watching it take place. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Much appreciated, and welcome to the family. That was clean through there. First lap car that we have encountered.
Left side.
Thank you.
Clear. Good job.
Getting around him did cost us a little bit of time, but not much. Key thing with that is that we both were very clear with what our intentions were about our lines coming out of that chicane. It makes all the difference. All right. Even quicker through there this lap. Good stuff.
Damn, Root, you're a master of road courses or oval and road courses.
You guys catch that? I couldn't understand a word of what he just said other than ovals and road courses. All right. Only a second and a half separating the leaders up there. Now 1.8. But you know, if those two get to racing each other, that can only be good things for me. Lost a little bit of time being extra careful around that guy. Wasn't sure how he was going to handle blowing turn one like that. There's a cloud over the sun right now, and the whole lighting characteristic of the track's changed. It's got this very muted look like now. It's given me a very different look from what I'm used to. It's interesting. So we've fallen off of our consistency a little bit, and that's cost us some time to the leaders. We're now 20 seconds back of Bryson, where we were 20 seconds back of first place. Will. Should get a clean lap this lap, try to gain some time if we can. Continue putting distance over the guys behind us. There's no pressure from behind, so all we can do is try to, you know, maybe, you know, either keep the gap where it is to the front guys or cut it down a little bit. If they make a mistake, maybe we can be in position to capitalize. It's kind of it as far as that, but I mean, you know, personally for me, third place in the number 3 car, we're looking at gaining 44 iRating. This is all good things for me as a road racer as I continue to improve and try to work on getting better. I would rather be up there contending for the win with those guys, but, you know, I'm just not at that level yet on road courses. So as I continue to try to get better and improve, what I do want to do is keep getting the finishes that I should be getting and not throw them away with silly mistakes. That was a pretty good lap. We were only a 10th off the leader's pace there, half a second off of Bryson's pace. And there's only 1.3 between them. It's even closer than that now on my relative, so I don't know if Will's run the tires off, if he's making mistakes, or if traffic is getting involved. Doesn't seem like there's traffic that's playing a role into it. But yeah, Bryson's right there now. Laps complete here, which means we're just past a third of the distance. We will pit right around halfway. I just heard my dryer buzz. Thank you.
On the left side. All clear, my man.
I really do appreciate that when guys lap cars, especially when they've got no one around them. There's like, they're not racing for anything. They just go out of their way to be really clear about what they're doing and give you room. I like that. You don't have to go that extreme with it necessarily, but I appreciate that versus the alternative of trying to race me for it. So, really do appreciate that. Hey, thank you for that follow. Much appreciated. Welcome to the family. Bryson to pit road, trying the undercut. That is a bold decision. This is early in the race to be making that move, in my opinion. Well, I mean, it could work for him, though. He should get, you know, depending on what happens, if Will answers immediately, Bryson should be in front with better tires. If Will decides to stay out, Bryson will get more and more of a lead. So you know, given that we're in range, that's a pretty good play. I'm in a position where I am far enough back of both of them that I can just run my own strategy. Like, I don't want to interfere with either of their race necessarily. I'm just going to run my own deal and still pit optimally, most likely. Full response here, I might actually lead a lap. But he would have to respond pretty quick. Bryson's potentially in a really good spot here. Because he came out, there's no traffic when he came out, so he's getting a clean out lap. He would probably be successful in his undercut right now. Like, already, I think he's undercut him because new tires are going to be 3 or 4 seconds a lap quicker, most likely. Yeah, probably 3 seconds. He was only back by half a second, so I would expect Will come out behind him. Yo, Jay, doing well, man. Just trying to get some practice in. I've got a league race tonight, which is the cut race, and I'm right on the bubble, so I really need to have a good run at the Roval tonight. So I've been putting in a bunch of practice today. This is the second race I've run today. Yeah, we're still losing time to Will. Bryson's closing. Just gonna let him go.
Looks clear, clear, clear.
That cost me a little bit of time, but not a ton. I don't want to interfere with his race.
Nice work, Rev. I think that's first place right there in front of you, man. Go get him.
I believe it's second place in front of me. Leader hasn't pit yet. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens after Will pits. Will he be able to run Bryson back down and pass him? Daytona Road tomorrow night. I like that track. I'm not the greatest at it. I'm not great at any road course, but I do like that track. I've had some decent runs there. It's been fun. when I've raced there. This guy's making me nervous. Thank you. I really appreciate that. He was all over the place. I was like, no, I've got to get by him. I'm just not sure how I'm going to figure this out. And he made it easy on me, so that was good. Leader to pit road. We're going to come in the pits this lap as well.
Leader, pit road.
Only adding enough fuel to get to the end, 6.8 gallons, so we'll be a little bit lighter on this second run.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right.
Go man, go, go man, go. The road speed all the way down.
This is great. We were able to, we come out of the pits in third. We didn't even lose a spot pitting under green. I love it. .23 complete, 22 to go. So we're past halfway now. We have made our pit stop.
Man, next time I'll be halfway.
Thanks, appreciate that. All right. So let's just settle in to our rhythm again. We're 22.7 back of Will, who, I mean, he should be able to run Cameron down, or run down Bryson. He's 15 seconds back, though. I mean, that's a lot of time, but he's got better tires for the entire rest of the race. Bryson's tires are really going to be hurting at the end of this thing. So, by the numbers, this should work for Will. The problem is that, you know, assuming he catches Bryson, which he should, when he does, getting around him is going to be really hard. Bryson won't make it easy. That's going to be for the win late in the race. And their tires won't be nearly as different as they are now, or as they were when Bryson was running, those 3 second a lap faster laps for 5 or 6 laps. Will should still have an advantage, but it won't be a huge one. I mean, that lap they ran identical lap times, it looks like. So, yeah, Will's got his work cut out, man. He's going to have to get on it. This is basically practice for us the rest of the way. Absolutely no pressure out back. And the guys in front of us are so far ahead that there's no catching them. They're pulling away a little bit. I just want to try to, make my laps clean and smooth and just continue getting the clean laps into my muscle memory here. Yeah, lonely race. Wink and Weeds, what's going on? All the guys who were supposed to be our competition had issues early on in the race. That's what we want, consistent lap times.
Going outside.
Right side.
Thanks.
Clear.
Lap cars have been really respectful during this one. I really appreciate that. That's 28 laps complete. We've got 17 to go. Good, Wink and Weeds, man. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm not super responsive to chat messages. This track takes a lot of concentration to drive, especially in these cars. Don't get a lot of a lot of breaks.
Take it on me over.
Thank you, Bryson.
Coming up on another lap car here pretty soon. It's Neal again. All right, 15 laps to go. 2/3 of the way done.
Slow car off to the right.
Uh-oh.
Watch the car. Right side. Clear.
Reiterate how much I appreciate the respect that the lap cars have given to lead lap cars today. 10 seconds between the two leaders. Who y'all got your money on? Who do you think's gonna win it? With 15 to go. Can Will Black run down Bryson Hixenbaugh? He's got 5 lap pressure tires, but 10 seconds difference. Ten seconds is a big gap right there. I don't know. Their lap times are looking too similar in my opinion. I think Bryson's looking like he's got the upper hand. That was a great strategy call that he made on, and he executed the undercut perfectly. It's worth noting that Bryson had run Will down towards the end of that run there before he decided to peel off. So it's not a huge surprise that this is looking likely to work out in his favor. Still impressive. I mean, it's impressive to execute it that well.
Spin on the left side.
That car looks like it's had a rough one.
Go to the right.
And now it's having a rougher one. Bryson actually pulled away from him on that lap. So yeah, Bryson's looking pretty good.
I'm fucking up.
Much better through there than last lap where I was having to dodge the lapped car that was in a bit of trouble there. Gap's only 6.9 now. Bryson's run into some issues somewhere. Hey, Mason, thanks for the bits, man. Appreciate that. How you doing today? There'll be 10 laps to go this time by. And we're gonna go right through it.
In the grass, slow down.
I just completely messed up my braking right there. No harm, no foul.
10 to go this time.
Lost a bit on that lap. Cost us about a second. Just a reminder to keep my head in the game. But the thing is, you know, like when stuff like that happens, just make sure that, you know, in the moment you make the best choice of the remaining ones that are available to you. Hitting the right line is no longer an option. But it's much better to just go ahead, blow the chicane, take the penalty, than it is to slam on the brakes and lock it up, spin the thing out, wreck the car. And then come back the next lap and hit it correctly. Staying nice and tight to my lines. Leaders running almost identical lap times. About 7 seconds between them right now. Bryson seems to be better on the long run, which nice. Press square to intimidate. I don't think he's intimidated. That means he's loose and having fun. And he's opened up his lead to about 8 or 9 seconds now. Seriously impressive drive for him. Good stuff.
Left side. Clear.
He's just putting laps together now. Hey, the real Pooty with the sub. Thank you so much, my man. Really appreciate that. 21 months. How you doing? Thank you. Welcome. Let's get some sub hype in the chat. I'm going to celebrate you by driving fast this lap. I was actually the quickest car on track last lap. Nice. Well timed. I'm sure that's because the leaders encountered traffic or something, but, you know, I'll take it. Gas Station Simulator. That's Battlefield 2042 beta and Far Cry 6 right now, 10-4. How's Far Cry 6? I've never, like, you know, played too much of the Far Cry games. I've always been interested by them, though. That they're always good. And that franchise has just gone on. It's got a loyal following. It's cool. I like that.
To go this time.
Kind of like Far Cry 5. Oh, you like the Far Cry 5 storyline a little bit better. 10-4. Will you be playing Halo Infinite when that comes out? I am very curious about Halo Infinite. It almost looks like they're going to be adding some Far Cry style elements to it, which is really intriguing to me. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played much of the Halos since it got handed off to 343 from Bungie either. But Halo Infinite is making me interested again. It's got me curious. I would say the driver needs to get about 1.5 seconds a lap faster. That's the adjustment we need. Or 1 second a lap. 1 second to 1.5 seconds a lap faster would be that'd be a great adjustment. We would just be so much better if that were to happen.
Two laps to go.
2 to go. When we get back to the line. Feels really good that we're staying in the 23s this late in the run. Previous races I've been down in the 25s this late, you know, when the tires are this old, so that's a big improvement for me. I don't know how Braxton's still in the 22s. That's amazing. Or Bryson, not Braxton, Bryson. Bryson's just putting it on now.
Lap.
He just took the white flag. As I'm exiting onto the back straight.
Left side. Clear.
Last lap. Yeah, this is my road I rating. My oval is still 5K.
Good win. Well deserved.
Nice win, Bryson, man. That was impressive.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know how you're doing 22s on tires that are that old. That's really, really quick. I'll take third. I mean, that was a pretty good run for me, I felt like. That was complete, put it all together, really didn't make any big mistakes. I would not be surprised if that was my fastest one this week by a good bit. And we're going to be picking up 44 more I rating, it looks like, according to Cap, so that's good too. That was fun. Had those couple off tracks early. You know, a couple times where we missed a chicane, but overall pretty clean run. 45 seconds off the lead's not bad. Best qualifying lap of the week too. A lot of positives to take away from that. Let's see, where was it? Was it lap 4? Where did plan to see? I'm going to see 007 next week. I'm actually going to be going to taking a vacation, going to DC to visit a friend, and I'll see 007 with him in DC. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I also want to see Dune when that one comes out. How close was this to catching us? Not terribly close, but look at this. This is our normal line right here. If we take our normal line, rather than running it wide the way that I did, we very easily could have been clipped by that. Oh. Let's do rear chase. Because you know we got to get a screenshot of this deal. Maybe I want to do it from behind. Oh yeah, that looks good right there. Just need to pull the orientation over like that. Bring it up. Zoom it in. That looks cool. Poor guy, man. He was actually having a really good run. And then, you know, it's easy to hop a wheel and toss it like that here. So, that's frustrating. I've been running the AnyKey.org paint job on the Camry all season. I still run the Corey Bush car on my Chevys and both of the 87 cars. Third place, gained 43 I rating. We're up to a 1782. Gained like 100 road I rating in 3 races this week, so that's pretty good. Hey, 69 points. Nice. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. If you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, head over to twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore. Click the heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much. Peace out, guys.